Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Professor Layton. So, we're trying to make our way back to the manor. Last time we kind of ended up just solving a bunch of puzzles along the way there. What is that on the ground? It looks like a caterpillar or something? What's that on the ground? Is he gonna say it looks like a caterpillar or something? It's a note. Looks like a scrap of notepaper. What's it say, Luke? I can't read. Well, let's see here. Ahem. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? Call a doctor. Lady Violet. Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. Why is this in the middle of the street? Also, was I interpreting wrong, or are multiple people writing their diary entries on the same piece of paper? He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. Oh, I know why it's in the middle of the road. Okay, never mind. Oh, dog. Patrol. And a coin, I'll take it. A dog's alright to have around, I will say. Marco. Hey there, Professor. Bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. Sure thing, let's get into it, Marco. 59 the longest path, 50 picker rats. I remember this one. I remember struggling hard with this one. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible from between point A and point B? Wait, I don't even know how to approach this one, honestly, aside from... Okay, first off, I feel like the first insight is to note, like, how distances work. Like, if I want to go from this point to this point, right? Because the way things are set up, it doesn't actually matter, like, what route I use to get there. I guess the key, first off, is to just, like... Like, if I want to get, like, a path like this obviously can't be right, because, like, a path like that you can do also like this. And that covers the same distance, but is less, right? Like, it takes up less, of the grid for future navigations. And then from, like, here, going to that top corner, it shouldn't matter how I get there. If I do something like that, then that gives me two smaller paths. Is it something like that? That actually looks about right. Let's submit it. Let's just see. Because, like, we can measure how close we are by, like, looking at how much road we haven't traveled. And so if this isn't right, the best path must be shorter than that. And you see there are a few little gaps of road we haven't traveled. There's 7, 8 of them. It has to be symmetric. So if this isn't it, then the distance has to be less than 8 of those short little distances. Oh, but we got it right. Okay, I think that was mostly just luck. And that's kind of like a traveling salesman type problem? It's NP hard, right? Or something like that? I don't know. Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Of course not, you're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Professor. You know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all. Okay, thanks, Marco. What's going on in this general store? Is there something happening here? Is dog gonna tell me anything? Doesn't seem like it. I don't know how long dog takes, but still. Well, there's something going on with the boat at the very least. Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me, have you heard this one about the sinking ship? Okay, sure, we're just putting one in there. 13 sinking ships, 30 picker assets. This is probably what I missed you could access early on. SOS. 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on the vessel. To make matters worse, waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks, so swimming to safety is out of the question. A round trip to Nearest Island back to the boat takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? If it takes 9 minutes, you get to do 2 complete rounds, and then you only need like the 3rd, right? So it should be all 15, right? Because the first 9 minutes you take 5 people off. The second 9 minutes you take another 5 people off, and then the last 2 minutes you get to onboard the last 5 people. So it should still work, right? Nope, not 15.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
I did not come to that consideration. But I probably come to the realization that one person must stay on the raft in order to pilot back to the boat and pick up more passengers. Oh, so that'll be like... Because it's like that, right? So you get -9 plus 1, -9 plus 1. I mean... It's 5. -5 plus 1 -5 plus 1 -5. So is it 13?
There we go.
Okay, that's a fun little detail of having someone have to pilot it back. That's on me. And they draw like the same chart I did, except with nicer graphics. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. Oh, there's Cat. Are you gonna tell me a puzzle, Cat? Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. That reminds me of puzzle. And that reminds me of puzzle. Sure, give it a try, my boy. That reminds me of puzzle. I don't remember there seeing typos. Someone must have slipped by me when I was a kid. Brain cats, 30 picker rats. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of a cat denotes its weight. Examples 1 and 2 show the relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Given this setup, will the scale tip left, step right, or stay... what is wrong with me? Given this setup, will the scale tip left, tip right, or stay level? Tap your answer in the touchscreen. So we'll say a white cat weighs 5 and a black cat... I'm going to use a notepad just so I don't have to be completely bumbling. we can say that a white cat weighs 5 and a black cat weighs 4 from the diagram on the left. From example number 1. In that case, example number 2, there will be 13, a weight of 13 on the left hand side, so I guess, okay, we'll say a white cat weighs 15 and a black cat weighs 12. So then in example 2, there's 39 on the right hand side, which means each red cat weighs 13. In the diagram up above, that means the cats on the left will be 3 times 13 plus 4 times 12, which is 87, versus 4 white cats times 15, which is going to be 60, plus the black is 12, 72. So if I did everything right, it should be the left-hand side, right? There's probably a way to do that without math, and there's a few ways I can make it simpler, but let's just brute force it with algebra, as you do. If you replace the red cats with black and white ones, alright, they tell you how to do it more straightforward. Okay, you just want to substitute it. That makes sense. Whatever. Algebra is the more powerful way to do it. Let's realize how you need to look at things. It's not a terribly difficult problem now, is it? The way to look at things is always algebra. I know it's a bit of a shorter one here, but we will kind of wrap things up, because I'm worried that when we go inside it's going to take a while. This has got to go somewhere around there, right? I didn't mean to do that, but let's try the other one anyways. Okay, I don't mean to be putting them back. This has got to be one around here, right? Oh yeah, that's that whole side now then. My one concern is having it all upside down. Well, given the size are done and everything, I'm pretty sure this has to be like down here. I mean, what I have in the bottom left hand corner could be the top left hand corner and everything there rotated by an angle. Because I mean, like on the right, this is all one continuous thing, so that can't be any different than how it is. And the same thing, though, like, that's not going to give you any more room for this. I don't know. It's another thing we can't really solve in any further detail until we get more pieces, which is just how it goes sometimes. And as always, thank you for watching.